Yeah, I was gonna say, David, thank you for being here, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I've done enough of my Yap Sesh. I'm going to turn it over. But as far as the podcast goes, I think it's time we give the editor the right note to cut this off on. So, chat, we'll see you in the next series. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be joined by somebody brand new, folks, coming in soon. And speaking of somebody brand new, we're joined by the one and only Toad Death. What's going on, bro?
Hello, I'm hopping in. I don't even know what's going on. Is this a stream?
This is the stream, indeed. We're
Oh,
here.
heck yeah.
What's going on, man? How's your Monday night been?
It was good. It was a holiday, as we know. So I took advantage and I went to Home Depot to the 70% off lumber section to try to find some firewood.
Hell yeah.
I did. The issue was I never made a fire, but that's next time.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, in the South, wish we had more firewood burning weather, but it's just so damn hot. So, ugh.
It was kind of raining a little bit up here in Colorado.
Well, cool. Obviously, ECD tonight versus LV Cup game. What are you thinking, man? Who you got?
Yeah, I mean, I've got Defiance, right? Which means I'm not only biased, but I'm smart, right? So I've been paying attention to these teams, and Los Verdes is kind of good, kind of not, and Defiance is kind of good, kind of not. But I
True.
think they're coming up. Like they've improved, right? We talked about how they've been improving lately, so I see them on the coming up. And I see Los Verdes as kind of hanging around in the same area. Maybe they prove me wrong. I don't know, but I think Defiance is trying to charge up the table late in the season. I mean, this is not obviously a league match, but they are getting better.
Yeah, they've been. I think whatever happens in terms of the end result for their season, I think they've just had a successful season, like overall. I mean, considering how they played last season in the one league, I mean, they've had a noticeable improvement. So yeah, shout out them, man. They've been really good this season so far.
And I was almost thinking EC Eternal are the new EC Defiance, but they did win a game, so and they've been hanging around. They've been doing stuff. Um, so I won't put that disrespect on their name like that.
And of course, Maz does have some stats up on your screen. I believe these are the season stats that don't include the cup game, if I would venture to guess. And yeah, one team has a better record than the other team. So that's where my first yeah, where my first indication starts in terms of maybe a favorite for this game. Of course, I did predict LV in 7 just because it is a cup game. If this was a season series, like a regular season game, Toe Death, I'm picking ECD. But
Mm.
I don't know. These I know that that Palace guy plays all the dumb extra game modes, so I don't know.
No, I mean you're definitely right. So I won't throw any too crazy predictions in there. I think maybe 6. If you say 7, I'll say 6. I think
Okay.
maybe EC Defiance jumps on one of those extra game modes, something like that. But yeah, I see this one going pretty far.
If you're ECD, if you're in chat, you should pick the 1v1 game mode. I just know that you might think it's kind of counterintuitive just because, Palace is probably the highest ranked player in the lobby, but there might be a potential for a bit of a tilter there for him. So, a little bit of insider information. I would like to see a 1v1, although it is counterintuitive for the ECD side of things. And then for LV, I want to see if Bomboclat picks 1v1. See if he has the confidence to go in there and show that he's the best player in the lobby. So,
We call him that now?
Um, ugh, I'll be honest. I hate calling him the Bomboclat stuff, but I don't know. It's like he. I feel bad for KJ or for Maz with and you too for the stats because like people keep changing their names
Yeah.
and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass. So next season we should put a petition for the rule book that you can't change your name because it's so annoying for stats collectors.
You just have to submit an official request, make it all governmental. Go through the
Okay.
official channels to change your legal name here.
Yeah, the SGL IRS or whatever. I'm down. We do have a couple announcers, commentators that are accountants, so we can make it work. We'll do it. But yeah, looking at some stats here. Obviously, Palace here has the most goals for his team. But Devin's been balling for them too. So those are kind of the two-headed monsters for LV, and yeah, it just kind of depends on how good that third play is. Really, in my opinion, Toad Death. But yeah, well, I mean, what do you see here with these stats?
Oh my gosh, I'm dyslexic. I've been trying to type in the creds to get into this game for like 5 minutes. Okay, I figured it out. Let's check out the stats.
The notoriously long creds in SGL. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, I am now looking at stats. Good grief. And I have my own stats, so I'm pretty familiar with everybody on most of the teams, which is kind of nice, which is, a little... The side project has some benefits, right? I love Palace. I love Devin. Elite Stroker has thrown me for a loop. He is such a wild child, but I love him too. But yeah, Devin and Palace are my main two, and then whoever else decides to show up kind of, for me, slots into the third role.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. And just a little bit of the preview of the ECD side of things. We do have in our lobby Bird, Nana, Nose, and Green Mario. So that seems to be the three that ECD is starting with. And I mean, you see on your screen, folks, I mean, ECD, all four of these players are almost interchangeable. So I think Bird, Nana is obviously the best player on the team. I think Tam Bird or whatever. But I mean, Parks, Green Mario, and Nose, I mean, these guys are all ballers too. So I expect to be some rotations hopefully tonight.
Yep, they're all there. They've been practicing for, I think, since the stream started. So they've been in there grinding away, trying to get that chemistry even more solid. But yeah, the stats show such an even rotation. 27 games from Burden Parks, 23 and 22 from Mario and Nose. It is so even. I don't know. I don't. Can you pick a top three from this four, or is that kind of cruel to say someone should sit on the bench?
It's tough. I will say I do like Green Mario's car. Okay, the green Lamborghini is very nice, so I think he should always play. But yeah, it's
fair.
tough, man. I don't know. We saw a clip I think on the podcast. So was it Nose that hit like a double tap or something? Like I don't know. These guys are all good. So
Look at that, 54 demos. See, I called him out that he's actually more bloodthirsty than I am. There he is. Good grief, Bird. And his like demo survival to murderous percentage is, I think, highest in this league.
yeah, his KD is very good so far.
his KD. Shoot, I should have said that.
I literally just played a playoff series in a different league where I think I had like 18 demos, but I got demoed 21 times in a 7-game series. So the fact that you can demo so many players and not die is very good, and actually pretty underrated. Because usually when you're demoing people, there's potential for both players to be going supersonic and people chasing after you. So yeah, shout out Bird, man. I mean he is. I mean I think he has the best stats all across the board. Most goals, most assists, most saves, and yeah, I mean he's killing people. So yeah, keep going, Bird. Tam Bird might get a call up next season to the Premier. He keeps playing.
He's been saying how he might be better than Smashly now. I don't know. We could see. Smashly's not grinding in the game, but I think he and Bird are like the same rank right now. right about in there. So we could see a little, like Ozzy Alonso retirement party.
He's gonna get a he's gonna get a first team contract. So
Yeah. Call him up.
I do have bad news to report. We do have some name changes in the lobby. We have XX underscore Devon 420 underscore
Oh, no.
XX and Elite Stroker. It has a new name. It's XX underscore Elite Stroker underscore XX. So we are definitely having some teenage boy moments in terms of these name changes here. And of course the Palace is censored because of course it would be. But just for that, Toe Death, I am changing my prediction in the series. I'm going to go ECD in 6. I think Los Verdes, with these name changes alone, are grounds for not rooting for them in the series. So
I'm going to take it in 4. I think it's a sweep now. This name change business has to stop. Please, for all that's good.
it's just so cringe. Palace is 25 now. Is he 24 years old doing this? I forgot how old he is, but it's embarrassing. Okay, his teammates are both teenagers, so that's fine. But I need a little bit better leadership from the adult, supposedly.
Kelsey's in here saying that Bird is, yes, officially better than Smashly. So I love that. Thanks, Kelsey.
But yeah, here we go. We're getting kicked off here, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this Toad Death.
Here we go. Green Mario is getting the start. So I know in chat, I think Maz said out of the 4, Mario could find himself on the bench, but not in game 1.
Yeah, and of course he did mention that they're just so interchangeable, and so I assume we'll be seeing Parks as well sometime in this series. But Birdnana already killing people and Nose with the amazing flick. That's 1-0.
See, he's underrated. Nose is, I think, last I checked, he's like the same rank as Bird. I think they're champ 1s. And Nose has been hanging on to it, too. He's not like a floating champ 1 most of the time, diamond 3. He's got that thing by the scruff of the neck. So I think we've just been waiting to see Nose kind of evolve into the player that his rank shows he is.
Yeah, and so far it's all ECD here. Los Verdes just out of control with no boost, and Birdnana slots it upper 90, and ooh, this could your prediction of a sweep Toad Death. I mean, this is a good start for that.
It's all the X's everywhere. They're confusing their own teammates. So like, who do I pass it to? Who's good? Nobody with an X, I guess.
Yeah, I think I don't even think 2 of the teammates here are old enough to remember those COD lobbies with all the X's and all the 420s but
It's so true.
Is this just open, Toad Death? I think it's just open.
I think Devon's, okay. Devon
Yeah, okay.
kind of scared him off. This is Palace with all the asterisks. I'll dox him. You can call him David. I'll call him David before I call him Bombaclat.
Oh, and speak of the devil, David Palace putting in the first goal. It's kind of unlucky for, was it Green Mario in that? He just had such a little boost, Toad Death.
Oh no.
Oh no. I don't want to be here. That was
I feel like we're feeding into him. That's not. That's unhealthy. It's like schizophrenics. Like, you're supposed to, calmly like steer them away from their madness, but it's all right.
If there's one person in SGL that does not need his ego inflated anymore, is this guy who just scored. Wow. Oh, it's happening again.
Oh no.
I'm
The commission is getting involved.
Yeah, Adam Silver is. Yeah, the Bumbleclot agenda is very, very annoying. But anyways, it's 2-2, and Los Verdes have completely turned this game 1 around. And
hey,
oh, we're gonna hear it again.
Yeah, the quickest patty.
Okay, so we haven't heard it again, Toda. So that's progress. Progress of a kind.
It is progress, but speaking about it, I think draws him closer. So
good to see Arglass in chat. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna read chat too. I was just gonna read all the people in chat, but welcome guys, welcome.
I saw a blue name in chat. I was like, oh my gosh, who's that? The purple, the yellows have been dominating.
They have.
Which is shocking. Because Seattle's supposed to be green. I don't know where all the Seattle guys are right now.
Yeah, I think just what Kelsey's here. Is Aaron
Kelsey's here.
ECD
Yeah.
fan? Maybe.
I don't know who Aaron is. Aaron? Does that mean? I have no idea who this guy is. Bird pinching off the corner, taking Devin. It's Bombaclat!
Jesus Christ. I never thought I would hear Toe Death on an SGL stream ever say the name or the word Bumbleclot. So there's that, and I hate it here. I don't want to say that ever again.
I'm for rule change. Solidifying your name.
I guess we should speak a little bit about the match. Obviously, ECD had a really good start here, but Los Verdes completely turned it around, and I don't really know what's been the main culprit there. It just feels like Los Verdes just taking advantage of some really good spots, and it could be 4, but Green Mario gets it clear here, and here goes ECD.
I mean, realistically, it's just been Palace who's been better. Like, Elite Stroker, Devin, they're sitting here at like 120 points or so. And then all of a sudden you have Palace, who has 500 points. So he's just turned it on like crazy.
Yeah, and if you're ECD, you need more of this. Nose finding the backboard double commit here from ECD. Can Los Verdes capitalize? Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Can Mario get there? He can. Oh, and we're seeing some SGL Championship moments here in Toe Death.
Yeah, I think leaving Mario in net alone is not the way to to win a game here. I think he's better on the other side of the field.
Yeah, I think that's safe to be said, and I do like the Bird Nana ahead of the play stuff there. Kind of reminds me of your game a little bit there, and need more of that if you're ECD, but this is dangerous. Devin misses, and ECD survive here.
One boost, nose. Haven't really seen too much from Bird. He's got a goal, right? But that was like 35 minutes ago, it feels.
Yeah, it feels like the first 2 minutes of the game took place 30 minutes ago. It's only been one game. It's been a tale of two halves, but 40 seconds to go here. ECD do need a goal here, or they will be picking the game number 2 game mode.
It's a good challenge from Mario. This is the side of the field he enjoys a lot more. Ball up. There's TAM player Bird. Wow. Weak shot. 15 seconds. Counter attack coming out of Palace.
What a cut by Nose. 10 seconds here. Devin's going to be awkward here. They should rush this if you're ECD, but I said he was awkward, and Devin does really well, but this ball's on net, and David comes up with a big save, and oh, we're bumping our teammates here, and oh, it just looks destined for a Los Verdes game number 1 win, and of course ECD will be on the pick here at Toe Death. Kind of a tale of two halves for game number 1.
Well, it was one-way traffic, right? We started memeing saying Defiance might take this in 4 and just be done with it. And then right after that, Palace came to play. He's getting like a cool 600 points with a hat trick that happened in 30-ish seconds. It was lightning quick. So he came to play, and then he kind of backed off, and the match closed. Same score for like the last 3 minutes or so, give or take. They just kind of shut down the game and squeezed off the oxygen.
Yeah, and of course Palace, you know, I mentioned before the series that he would be the best player in the lobby, and he's certainly living up to that so far. And I do want to highlight Skyline in chat saying there's a lot of contact in game number 1. We may have to move to OnlyFans. I'm sad to report, or happy, depending on your viewpoint, to point out that we do not have an OnlyFans yet for SGL. So Skyline, if you do want to start one up for us, yeah, the OnlyFans journey is yours.
I think Debit can probably just convert his personals.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Debit's also a good option for our SGL OnlyFans. He can run the account. Skyline can be the talent.
And his personals, like plural. Like, come on, I'm not naive.
And anyways, we have game number 2 here, folks. We're playing Drop Shot, man, the best extra game mode in my opinion. And of course, ECD did pick this, so
Yeah,
I'm
this is
excited
a
to see how they get
team-
on.
This is a team like high communication. Someone needs to be back defending at all times type of game mode. It's not as random as Rumble. Like there is some
True.
there is a high degree of skill involved in drop shot. Almost zero luck.
Which is, for me, Toda, is kind of part of the reason why I like it so much. As an extra game mode, it's not, yeah, luck-based. I think luck-based stuff is very dumb in a video game. So, yeah, big fan.
I think the only luck-based stuff I want is in speedruns, and outside of that, it needs to be skill.
Are you, what kind of games are you speedrunning? Super Mario? Like, are you
I enjoy a little summoning salt YouTube videos. Carl Jobst.
Oh, okay.
Before he did some not so great stuff, but you know what?
Yeah, that's
I've
every
never-
YouTuber. I mean, you know, it's just
That's
part
you know
of
what,
this.
and it had nothing to do with Minecraft. So in the end, like it wasn't that bad. He just lost a little court appearance with, what's it's like King Kong guy, whatever that guy's name is.
Oh yeah, Zeke from Attack
Is
on
it
Titan.
Todd
Yeah,
something? I don't know his name. Whatever.
Yeah.
The game's happening, but drop shot takes, I don't know, it takes a couple minutes for things to develop.
Yeah, much like global warming, it just takes a little time to break the ice here. Yeah, so far, I think ECD have started the better, Toadette, it must be said. There is a gaping hole on this left side.
Oh my. Someone in chat's gonna, someone in chat's gonna latch onto that one. If David was not playing, good grief. See, what do we do if people change their names mid-game? Like, how do I even calculate that stats-wise?
I don't... That would be a you question, no?
I know.
I don't remember. That's y'all.
Oh no!
No!
Oh, there was a chance to clear it. Did not take it. Let's see this catastrophe. Devin puts in a dangerous ball. Mario, it's rough, and then Parks, he jumps. See, that's the thing about drop shot. If you jump trying to clear, you're probably making a mistake.
Yeah, and of course you mentioned always having like someone back, you know what I mean? It's so important, and so far... Oh, and the equalizer straight away, and I think we both have... There is no damage on the blue side, so we're starting from scratch.
Not only, but we're almost exactly halfway through the match. So, just a quick stretch. We're starting from halfway, 0-0.
Yeah, and it feels like we're gonna have to filibuster for the next minute or two again. That's the one thing with drop shot. It just takes time to get the floor a little bit wet, you know.
Ooh, good block from Bird.
Yeah, very good block.
Or you pound in the same like ice spot a couple times and then it just falls in. But I don't know if that is kind of the mentality at this level, or it's more just any damage anywhere you can take it.
Yeah, I think at a higher level of drop shots, I mean, there's obvious strategic gameplay here, but this is turning out to be a little bit of YMCA soccer, and it must be said, in terms of just going to the ball, but so far both teams are playing pretty well.
I definitely expected some damage there, but just the way, I don't know who it was from Los Verdes tapped it last. He just rolled into the blue half, no damage like. Alice, no, wow, okay. Oh, there's a big damage there.
On my screen, Toda, it looked like Parks got there, but I guess not on the server, and yeah, big damage there for the Austin side, and that's gonna be bad.
Oh, Mario! We've got our first massive hole in the second half of the game.
Oh, and this could be the second goal, but it's off the lip. I almost said the post, but that's just definitely not the post.
Devin. Oh, see, there's two Los Verdes up, but one back, so that's relatively safe.
Uh-oh.
Oh my. Oh my! It's all over. Elite Stroker taps it through. Where was the third guy? Green Mario is fighting for his life. Parks is fighting for his life. And I think I can't even find Bird. I don't even know where he is. Checking the
gotta feel
scoreboard really
for-
quickly. Bird has 51 damage. Parks has 5. And Green Mario has 0. So it is the Bird show getting everything done right now.
And if you're ECD, I mean, you need damage right now, it must be said. And so far, that's a good start for them. Oh, we do have a double commit, though, Toad. But Parks playing really well. Again, first game of the series for him. And he's looking good so far.
Oh, whiff. Yeah, it needs to happen right now. 20 seconds. You still even have to make a hole. There's just damage over there, so... There it is. Oh, no. Yeah, I think this is going to go Los Verdes' way.
Yeah,
Are
and
you
I think
shocked?
that's going to do it.
I did not anticipate this. I know that EC Defiance are so close with their communication. They've been playing together for so long now that they kind of know where each other are at all times, which is very important for drop shot. So I guess I just thought it would translate well, but Los Verdes locked it down. And Palace, looking at his scoreboard right now, putting up a cool 1,100 points.
Yeah, and it must be said that this was ECD's pick here, having lost game number 1. And so we're going to go back to that 3v3 game mode and see if ECD can mount a comeback here. I didn't expect them to go down 2-0 in the series, I will be honest. So I'm hoping, just for the sake of the series, that ECD do find a way here in game number 3. We can't be rewarding these name changes, folks, all right?
Let's check chat. Anybody saying anything? Oh my gosh. Actually, a lot has been said that I don't even know where to start. My hip? What is going on? My hip needs stretching.
Every other Skyline chat is like a TOS violation, and I don't know if I can say it on stream, but they are funny.
Oh my gosh!
They are funny. They're funny. I don't know if we can say it, but yeah.
A 9/11 reference? Oh, I crashed. Oh, lame. Okay. I'm gonna fire up an Epic Games version. So,
I was lagging and spiking that entire game number 2, it must be said, so I don't know if it's just a me thing. But here we go, game number 3. I'll invite you back so you don't have to type out that whole thing if you're on.
he needs a different version. Maybe we'll be fine. We'll see.
But here we go, and just like game number 1, folks, knows this is going to start us off with the first goal. Game number 3 just has an open net here. Trigga inserted into the lineup for Los Verdes, and no defense to be found from the Austin side, and it's 1-0 to ECD.
And I missed it. You know what? It's good joining while the game's not actually going. I don't know if everyone experiences this, but I get major lag spikes when someone joins this a game mid-series. Oh my gosh, Bert. But I don't know if anyone else experiences that, so.
Well, I'll tell you who's experiencing bad things right now. It's Los Verdes. Bird and Anna. Tam Bird putting it in 2-0. And if you remember, chat, game number 1 went almost identical to this. And so for ECD here, hoping for a better defensive effort for the rest of the game. And yeah, so far, so good for what feels like a must-win, Toad, right? You have to win here. You don't want to go down 3-0.
I mean, yeah, right. How often do we see a reverse sweep in a best of 7? It's really tough to do. Birds up, whiff.
Oh.
We've had some whiffs out of EC Defiance tonight for sure.
Yeah, and just kind of saw a little bit of a defensive misplay there, and of course Palace finding a way to take advantage of those misplays. And so far, I mean, it's almost carbon copy of what we're seeing from game number 1 here. And of course, no Green Mario. It must be said for ECD here in Trigga's first game, I believe. I don't remember him playing last game, and so some new lineups here.
Oh yeah, good shout out Trigga. I know Oh my gosh, good save, Devin. But yeah, I know this was kind of the lineup Maz wanted to see from his ideal Defiance loadout. So we'll see if this gets it done. Maybe he's the Defiance Whisperer.
Yeah, maybe so. And of course, we talked before the series. ECD, I mean, all four of these guys can all feature, and Nose almost had a ridiculous read there. He's going for another clip, Nose, it must be said. But oh, this is a chance. Devin demos.
Oh
But
my
Nose
gosh,
gets
no
back.
power.
No power, but Nose. Nose came to play, Toad Death. He's here.
Here's Nose. Nice pop. Follow. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Trigger, no X's, so clearly he was not supposed to play tonight.
Or he's above the age of 20 years old. I mean, Trigger showing he has a little bit of maturity in him.
Oh. Here's Nose playing anchor. That's a good ball in. Wow. Oh my gosh, Trigger unlucky on the line. But yeah, this is solid contact from Nose. That's what you want your third man to do. Make it dangerous.
Yeah, and I think Nose has just been so good over the past few weeks for ECD, and it's continuing tonight. And I do like his goal explosion. I am interested in that one. I don't know what it's called, but I'm a fan. So.
Massan, Nose has to play every 3v3 game here. He's been locked in. I mean, I'm that way with Bird, right? I think if you want to win, Bird has to start, and that might not be the most fair for playtime and just as humans go, but as Rocket League goes, I think Bird's got to be a part of every A+ lineup you can throw out there.
Do want to highlight Smashly in chat. Good to see you, Devin as well. Is Devin not playing? Wait, he is. Wait, who was it? Oh, Elite Stroker. Sorry, that's not Devin. I get them confused. But yeah, welcome to chat. But yeah, I'm liking ECD's gameplay so far here. I think they're way more balanced, not overexposing themselves, and yeah, Nose has been great.
Yeah, I'll go a step further. Not only do we need the same names for Rocket League, we need the same names for SGL Discord, and I'll go one step further. We need the same names for Twitch, so I can actually follow who in the world is chatting at me.
Oh my god, yeah. Dude,
There
the
you
anonymous
go.
Twitch accounts are fantastic. I love those so much. And oh, Bird Nana almost gets a flip into the top corner there, but Los Verdes do survive. And Devin, can he go for a flip reset? He can, but Trigger's there and he puts it wide.
Parks is statuesque right now. That can't bode well.
He is on that 110, 108 ping. Don't know if he lagged out. He might have lagged out, folks. Oh, and it's just going to be a goal for Los Verdes. A double commit with the only two players playing for ECD, and it's a one-goal game with less than a minute to go here, so it's anybody's game. Oh, and
he's gone, folks. Palace's question was answered immediately, and oh wait, okay. Parks is back on. It's that Xbox quick rejoin. My PC does not rejoin that quickly.
And I hope for ECD's sake, you don't want to lose a game off of a disconnect there. So, a tough pill to swallow for them. But so far, oh, this might just go in, Bird Nana. What happened here?
This is a bomb. Gets the corner boost, lofts it up. Devin's not even close. I think he backs off thinking Trigger's there. And Trigger has boost, but just, I don't know, maybe doesn't recognize the danger in time.
Yeah, Devin, the ball I expect Devin to hit, he's been so good and just didn't come up with the goods there. And ECD do get the goal back. They did concede when they had only two players on the field. And so if they can play a little bit more defense here, we do have a series on our hand. And Park's going for a double, and he gets it. Can he get back to it? He can't. Look at Park showing off the mechs, man.
Nose is playing anchor, but with, what, like 5 seconds left, 2 goals in it. Yeah, this is, okay. We're going to see Defiance get their first win of the series as soon as the ball decides to hit the ground. Will it? Oh.
Uh-oh.
We might get another goal. Nope. Easy Defiance. Okay, they take game 3, which I did expect, right? I expected EC Defiance to be pretty dominant in 3s. Game 1, they let that slip like so quickly. Game 3, they're much more in it. So I don't know. What do you think is Los Verdes' most ideal choice for an extra mode here?
I mean, I wanted to see the 1v1, just for the simple fact that if Los Verdes were to lose that with Palace, it would bode well for ECD in terms of the mental of the best player on the opposing team. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going there, Toe Death. I think we're going to 2v2, which is another good game mode, I think, for Los Verdes. And honestly, with the way that Nose and Bird have been playing for ECD here, they have a better chance than I think most people would give them credit for going up against the likes of Palace and Devon. So, yeah, I'm excited to see the 2v2.
This is solid stuff. I don't even know if I have a clear winner. I like this lineup a lot. I know in chat we've got a movement here to ban Smashly. I'm hopping on the ban Smashly movement. I think his time has come to an end. Little
We have a
pigeon
ban
fudge.
Elite Stroker too.
Yeah,
By the
get
way,
him out of here.
thanks for the subscription. You took $2.5 from Jeff Bezos, so thank you. But yeah, here we go. 2v2. Oh, we have another name change, Toe Death. Do you see this on your screen?
Are you kidding? Do you think Jeff Bezos made that money back, like, in the time that the light took to complete the transaction?
Yeah, I mean that guy just shits money, right? I mean this guy, I don't know. This guy's printing. His EV is really high. All right, he's doing good things. But yeah, we have Devin changing his name to a Call of Duty player from the year 2009. And it's yeah, kind of aggravating knowing that he is only like 10 years old. So, but yeah, here we go. Devin gonna get us on the score sheet first. Mr. MLG boy with an eye. I hate it. Get me out.
It's awful. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Nose doesn't see the inside line, and Devin does. Just takes it right in there. So 1-0 Los Verdes, and it wasn't Palace. So I like the variety.
Yeah, and Bird straight away tries to get it off the kickoff here, but Nose has a lot of time here, and not a lot of boost on the Los Verdes side. Bird Nano on defense does really well. Devin has no boost here. ECD can take advantage. They can absolutely score here.
He's got... Oh, Nose lost it there. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost it, and his teammate mid got demoed, so...
Oh, wait.
Tough.
Wait.
But this... Oh, go for the ball!
No. Bird. See, I told you he's aggressive. He just sees red.
Yeah, and it really should be... Oh, a team bump here! And it's 1-1.
What is this 2's strategy? This is wild stuff. Palace destroying any chance of a save. Unlucky.
Yeah, and on my screen, it does show Palace changed his name back to Bumbleclot, so just, again, more shenanigans out of this team, and I think that they deserve to not have a place in your ratings for the next week that you do them for the championship, just because of this shenanigans and
Oh, wow.
and just kind of no one back there.
Shot. I need to learn Devin's real... Is Devin his real name? Because then I'm just going to start putting... I'll put even like a middle initial last name. We'll go the hardcore.
Yeah, I'm down. Just government names here. It's getting ridiculous. I'll be honest, all the SGL guys changing their names are moving me forward in my no anonymous people on the internet policy. But yeah, so far so good for Los Verdes. Another good save from Nose, and he has no boost here, and he's gonna probably try and find a 50. And David's on the ball, full boost, just kind of gives it away, and ECD, yeah, in a good spot.
Oh, Devin! That was kind of nice. He's tried that, I think, 1 or 2 more times this series. A nice little ground to air dribble takeoff here. He's got it in the bag. You can tell he's confident.
Yeah, the one good thing about being 12 years old is the mechs are usually pretty good, and David misses, and Devin's there. He recovers really well. The MLG got himself, and yeah, really well played by him. I think so far he's probably been the best player on Los Verdes' side.
Oh, he slots it, Devin. That's a nice play. You could even see that one show up on the highlights. So I'll say, take now to say something out of pocket. But Devin, I didn't think he was like 12. I always thought he was like a 35-year-old actuary type fellow. So to learn that he's on the younger side. I don't
Devin
know.
immediately typing in chat, by the way, Toad Death, replying to Elite Stroker. So he's scoring goals in the game, and he's typing in Twitch chat, and I think he's just gonna type again because his car is frozen. Let's see.
Oh, Skyline, please. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Holy
man.
cow. EC Defiance is getting bodied right now. This is not particularly close. They've not put too much pressure here on Los Verdes at all. The Greens have this confidently right now.
Yeah, the Greens are playing really well, and yeah, shall we say, is David getting carried here by Devin? I mean, this really looks to be the case so far in this twos match, and so
Honestly, actually, I'm going to pull up their stats. Who's the better twos player? Predictions? As Nose slots one in, cutting the deficit.
we still have 2 minutes left. They're just under there, Toad Death. So I mean, this game's not over, but it will be a
felt
tough hill
over
to
for a
climb.
second.
But
Let's see. Palace in twos is actually a Grand Champ 3. And Devin is a Champ 1. So apparently Palace is supposed to be the better player, but did Devin like hand his controller to his older brother or something right now? Because this is ridiculous. He's showing off.
oh, what a play!
Palace.
I do want to fact check you, Toad. Here, do not ever put Grand Champion 3 and Palace in the same sentence ever again. To inflate that ego. Okay.
What's his highest rank? I thought he earned like Grand Champ one of these days.
Yeah, I think he was GC1 highest. All right, GC3's pushing it. All right,
He's in 23. He hit Grand Champ. Wow. All right.
But yeah, 1 minute to go here. ECD, of course, this wasn't their match pick, chat. So the score is kind of emblematic, or yeah, of just kind of Los Verdes' proficiency in 2v2, and I think ECD here, unless they have a miracle Toe Death, they're gonna need to win 3 straight to advance in the cup.
Yeah. So let's ball in. Let's say they take the 3s so we can keep this interesting, right? Where are you thinking the Greens want to take us next? Ice 1v1. I'm gonna
think
say
Snow
hoop.
Day. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Snow Day. If they were really try hard here, I'm gonna go with the 1v1. See if Palace can, show a bit of confidence. But yeah, I think Snow Day is where we're gonna go to in game number 6.
Palace is he's gonna make it a 4-goal gap right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it, but for any of this to happen, they've got to regain composure and then win a 3s match. Because right now, my whole prediction, I said I said they're going to win it in 6. That's off the table, right? If anything, Defiance would have to go all the way to game 7 to make this happen. But right now, the way things are looking, you could easily see Los Verdes take this just next game.
Yeah, and of course my original prediction was LVN 7 before all the name shenanigans, and so I'm kind of hoping it gets there. But right now, all the momentum is with Los Verdes, and if you're ECD here, yeah, I mean it's just going to be down to this next 3v3. One game at a time mentality, and man, look at the scores there: an 800 bomb from Devin, a 700 bomb from Palace himself, and so yeah, we go back to the 3v3 game mode, and I think we might have a green Lamborghini on the field again for ECD.
You know what? If Palace drops into chat and then asks for suggestions on what his name change should be for the next game, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, please no. Please don't give him any ideas, all right?
He's got 20 seconds to get this done.
How are Los Verdes winning? We have a Los Verdes hater in chat. Respect that. Absolutely respect that.
I think they just call them neutrals now.
The average viewer is a Los Verdes hater, which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Oh my gosh. I love an active chat. There's Smashly. Nose is a snow day player. Okay. So they've got that in their back pocket.
Toronto wants him to rename to Big Gucci Sosa. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think Palace has that aura to have a name like that. Let's be real here.
Is something happening?
I don't know. Let's take a peek here.
Thought we were good to go.
Oh, Birdnana game crashed. Been quite a few game crashes in this series. Rocket League has been doing Rocket League things, so we'll get underway here shortly.
Well, it's weird. My game has crashed twice today, and it's crashed like 3 times ever in the history of Rocket League. So something funky's going on.
Yeah, and hopefully, as the season winds down to an end here, in the Rocket League season that is, we don't have any more bad servers. The game is in a precarious state already, but yeah, we're just waiting on Bird here.
I think we're good to go. Bird is
Oh, yeah.
not going to make an appearance here when you when you most expect him to. Interesting.
Yeah, must-win game, of course, for ECD, and arguably going without their best player, of course, Nose is going to have a say in that on ECD, but here we go.
So I wasn't gonna. Well, how do I even explain? I wasn't gonna honor the new name change from Elite Stroker, but then I realized his old name is bad enough. Like, why should I die on this hill? Probably not. But what is this thing, guys?
Yeah, this is definitely have to be a question in the post-game interview. I mean, this is diabolical stuff, folks. But what's not diabolical is ECD in the 3v3 game mode. They start off with the game's first goal, as they have in all 3 3v3 games.
Arcs, top bins. Okay, so 3v3, they look so confident. I think this is kind of because of the chemistry they've built up. They play a lot of threes. They know what's going on. But raw talent always seems to come out in the extra game modes.
Yeah, we give a Paul Walker reference in Twitch chat that I will not be reading, but yeah, ECD off to a good start. Skyline, you've been a treasure, man. It's been really fun to watch your chats, it must be said.
Watch but not read out loud.
Yeah, I agree, Toadeth. I think ECD's looked the better team in the 3v3 game mode, apart from that kind of last 2 minutes in game 1. And yeah, for them, I mean, obviously they got to hold on here, and oh, a big whiff, but nothing comes of it. And
yeah, Evan's getting aggressive.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Bird's gonna come back here. Hopefully he does.
Massive
I would like
block.
to see him back on the field for ECD.
I'm wondering if Bird's having technical difficulties, or if this was maybe a scheduled change, a scheduled benching for him. Because you wouldn't expect this to be like a game day decision. In the moment, Bird needs to sit down. That would be a little odd.
Yeah, he's been tremendous, of course. Maybe it's just the Rocket League game telling him he needs a break, and so far his team's playing really well. Low boost for Devin, but Elite Stroker does really well here, and what a pinch from Parks. This is going straight in? Oh, close.
Maz is taking over the dark comments. What's going on?
It's definitely SGL After Dark in this stream, my goodness. I do know Maz is a United fan, so maybe he has the pass. I guess. Yeah, a little bit more than half the game to go, and of course Los Verdes only needed one more game to advance, and ECD are on their last life. But yeah, they look comfortable, ECD, it must be said.
Parks?
Oh, Parks!
He's just sitting there.
Not again.
Nose is going into Narnia. He's taking the route through the closet, and Parks is out. So we'll see if he rejoins real quickly here. We're past the 30 seconds where you can ask for a server reset, so this is what we got.
And that's the second goal to death that they've Oh, they're allowing him to get a free goal. W
That is
sportsmanship.
wow.
Nice. Yeah, W sportsmanship. Of course, Parks. I believe he's an Xbox player, and I guess Psyonix just doesn't like Xbox players. So, W sportsmanship from Los Verdes.
To be honest, they don't really like any kind of players these days. But this was like a top 2 sportsmanship moment in SGL this season.
Oh, and no!
What a save.
What a save! Yeah, we've had a couple of those where we've had some teams give up goals right after they score on like a 2 or on 3. So I like seeing that toe death. Good
I think it was it Black and Gold and some other team. I can't remember who, but I think Christian was involved in it.
I think the plumber was involved. I think you're right. It might have been Los Verdes, but I don't remember.
Oh, sniped! Palace gives one back and says, we're going to earn this the right way. Look at this. Front quarter panel. Top corner snipe. It's a good shot.
Yeah, a really tough shot for the defender there. And 90 seconds left. Can Los Verdes close it out? They have been getting better as the game's gone on. But this is not a good touch. And what a save by Palace. Nose almost takes the lead for ECD again.
Green Mario was last back for a second, which I think we talked about earlier was not the most ideal circumstance if you're rooting for EC Defiance here. Mario's better going forward than backward.
And lovely save from Mr. Stroker himself there. Looked like he was getting beat, but does really well. And oh, almost a double tap, and Palace over the crossbar. Can Los Verdes score? They can, and ECD
massive let off.
Surviving for now.
He's still up. Devin, he knows how to shoot. He's been on it tonight. Solid placement. Green Mario. That's tough for anyone to save, so that's not necessarily going to be a dig against him. That's just him being stranded there. Last there in net. He had boost, but so it's nice we don't have to talk about the disconnection and the goal scored too much and all that drama. So that was very kind of Los Verdes.
Yeah, and what's not kind right now is the scoreboard for ECD. They do need a goal soon, and it looks like Los Verdes is more likely to score, truth be told, and ECD have 10 seconds. Can they get it the other end, or is Devin going to score the 4th? It's wide open. Can anybody get there? Oh. They can't. Nose does well, but the ball's on the wrong side of the field, toe death. They need to get it to the orange half, and they can't. Wow, Los Verdes in 5. I didn't see that coming.
What were the odds on this? We should have been taking bets, because that... Did anybody have... Raise your hand if you had Los Verdes in 5. Like, I didn't see it coming. Devin came to play, though, so had I known he was this good, or he was going to be this good tonight, I probably would have switched up my predictions here, because he was as good, maybe better than Palace was. And Palace is definitely a top 3 player in this league for sure.
Yeah. No, and Devin, I mean, I've been highlighting him as a lot. I mean, he's been great, if not better than Palace right there. I mean, really the Robin Batman duo there. I mean, they've been a real menace in recent weeks. And for ECD, I mean, they were up 2 goals in game number 1. They were up in that last game in the 3v3. Things just kind of fell apart at the end. And so for ECD, I mean, he could have easily won both games 1 and 5, but Los Verdes walk away winners. And yeah, a bit of a surprise.
I'm going to be looking out for who wants an interview. If anyone wants an interview, because I know Elite Stroker, his name's been mentioned in chat. I think personally, I want to hear from Devin. But at the same time, a 2010 baby, maybe not. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
I talk with kids out for a job. Like, I don't know if I want to deal with middle schoolers for a hobby. Let's get somebody else.
Raisin Boy pointing out that Parks had 7 shots, folks, on 7 touches. I mean, that's insane. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Hang on. Park.
That might be the most impressive
Parks.
stat in the history of this
crazy.
league. That's literally the most impressive stat. I don't care in the history of this league. That is that's wild.
I just gotta let him know. I don't even know if he realizes yet. That's insane.
That's unreal.
How does he have 386 points? Is this a bug? Seven touches is like astronomically low.
Oh, the game resetting.
Oh, okay. All
Listen,
right.
In my headcanon, that's just the whole game. I don't care. That's
Wait, is this gonna affect my stats? Dude, I can't right now. First I
Yeah,
have name changes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're cooked, buddy.
Okay, we had a trifecta interview.
Oh, this is gonna be hell. This is gonna be a terrible interview. It's gonna be good luck. Toad, I'm gonna let you conduct this interview. All right, I'll be here if the fire gets too big.
I need like mute powers. Oh my gosh.
Bring him in. We'll bring him in.
I'm ready. No sense waiting. All right, we have
We're gonna
one.
be
We
normal,
have
I promise. We're gonna be
Alright.
normal, I promise.
Vamos! Vamos!
Wait. I said we're gonna be normal. Okay.
Normal for normal people or normal
All
for
right.
Los Verdes?
All right.
Normal for Los Verdes.
Let's let them intro us.
Yeah, you've seen them. So I wanted to interview Devin in particular, but of course everyone's here. So Devin, why were you so good tonight? That's kind of my main question. Why were you, I think, my player of the night?
Lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key thought I didn't do that good in the first few games. I had to like steal Palace's goal just to get like a tiny bit of confidence back. So I don't know. I think I just played and I played well. I haven't touched the game since last week. So I don't know. I'm happy with my performance, but I definitely felt like I could have done better throughout the entire series. But at the end, I felt like I did pretty well. So I don't know.
I mean, you dominated the 2v2. That's kind of the one that comes to mind where whichever way that match goes is kind of the tone setter for the way the rest of the series is gonna lie. And you guys dominated, to be honest. You had what, like 50 more points than Palace?
I mean, I forgot. I have no memory.
No,
honestly, I'm low-key just like I'm just a 2v2 merchant. I don't even have a 3s rank. I just play 2s every day whenever I do play. So that's probably why I was more confident whenever I was on the 2s field. So I started ball chasing a little bit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie and say I didn't, because I know I did. So that's probably why I played well that game, because I was just more confident in my abilities in twos.
Well, you do have a threes rank. It's just
Oh,
I don't know if we should talk about it. It's Diamond 1.
oh.
That's
Makes
crazy.
sense.
He really exposed your ass. Oh,
That
sorry,
makes
I
sense.
cussed. Sorry. He exposed your butt.
So, but you are a champ 1 in 2v2, which kind of shows that Mr. Champ 3 in 2s, Palace, could
Oh shit, am I
take a
champ
back
3? I mean,
seat there.
shoot, am I champ 3?
You are.
Oh shoot. Let's go. I didn't even
Yeah.
know, I'll be honest.
But yeah, let's get Elite Stroker. How many games did Elite Stroker play in? I think
3.
was he the main third, and then Trigga featured in 1? Do I have that
Yes.
right?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Elite Stroker, walk me through why you didn't clinch out all of the games. Like, why did you drop your performance and let Trigga have a chance?
Trigger's the GOAT, and I love him. And I wanted him to play. And I wanted to play Clash.
That's the real answer. It's just that last sentence. I wanted to play Clash.
That makes total sense. I'll even ask one more question before I hand it off to Luis and let him decide whatever he wants to do. What was your prediction coming into this one? I'll be honest. I said Defiance in 6 games. Luis said Defiance in 7. Be honest.
No, LV in 7, but I changed it because of the name stuff. But yeah.
Okay. Be honest. What did you guys think was going to happen here?
I have a prediction, but I want everyone else to say theirs first.
Knew we were gonna win because I was playing.
That wasn't the. It's what was
Damn,
the score?
Aura.
10 OLV.
That it's not.
That's
That's
not-
not a series score. You can't win 10
Vamos.
games out of 7.
4-0. LV. Vamos.
What about you, Devin?
What was the question?
What
Dude,
was your
school
series
is
score prediction?
failing us right now. What is going on?
I felt like honestly this is gonna be like a really, really hard game. I thought it would have gone to like what's the highest game it could have gone to if
7.
it was for game 7?
Yeah.
Or oh yeah, game 7. I thought it was gonna go to game 7 and we win with like a last second winner. That's basically it. Yeah.
I'll be honest. My prediction was LV in 4, and I'll tell you why. Because number one, I know that the last time we played this team, we got swept, but that was because, respectfully, that's because we didn't have me. But the other thing was that we last week, if you guys watched the stream, you know that we had a loss that was particularly frustrating against Steel Army, and I knew that this team was going to be out for blood this week, and we were. So that's why I like. It's just one of those bounce back games where it's like, okay, this is the cup. You know, it's realistically the best chance. Well, not realistically. It's the best chance we have at a title, right? And so, part of it was like, yes, that's the ultimate goal, but for me, my motivation is I want another shot at Steel Army. So I was like, I'll do whatever I can this week to make that happen. So I genuinely believed in the sweep.
Okay. All right.
But no, yeah, back like I wanted to add a little bit of something onto what Devin said earlier, where it was about the confidence and stuff. Last week, after that game, our confidence was shot. It was like in the last season, the previous season, when we lost to EC Blue, when we got reverse swept by them. That was a really heartbreaking loss, and it changed the trajectory of our season. But last week felt different because while it was frustrating, it really didn't feel like we got dominated, or it didn't feel like we absolutely threw, you know? And so that was one of those like wake up call losses. And so I feel like that last week has changed the trajectory of our season, but for the better
Wait,
rather than the worse this time.
I have a question. What happened last week again?
We lost to Steel Army,
We lost.
but
How much?
now we get another chance.
This is gonna be free.
All right.
You
Alright.
hear that debit? It's gonna be free apparently. So
No, but that's why I
Debit, ignore him.
I had full faith in the team for today, and so yeah, we wanted that shot at, because I'll be real, I thought we were playing Steel Army this week. I didn't know we were playing Defiance until the game thread came out this morning, and I was like, oh. But yeah, I was like, I'll take whoever at this point, you know. All the smoke, I want it. But no, I just want to say huge shout out to them. I mean, I know that they were going through a lot of internet issues, games crashing and stuff like that. It sucks. But the good thing is we get to play them at full strength next week, and hopefully these internet issues don't persist, because I would like to play them, you know, without that kind of interference. And because I think it would have been a little bit closer had it not been for that. But yeah, I mean it is what it is. Rocket League sucks, y'all know it.
I think
These
we're on the
games
same
stink,
server
bro.
next week though, so I don't know. I don't think
'Cause-
too much is gonna change.
We were on West today, and so next week I think is also on West.
I don't think we were on West today.
Central.
No, we were on West because we were the orange team.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you for all the cup games are all on Central, but
Oh, are they really?
E.
Oh yeah, you're right. It says Central. I thought we were on West this whole time.
You guys were basically home. This was no.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody was particularly advantaged by Psionic's crappy servers today.
we were also there. There is a big storm rolling through Austin right now, and I know Devin was a little worried because he said his house was shaking at some point, and so
Yeah, I told
the-
it to calm down, and it like stopped because like I'm the protector of Austin, so.
Devin swears he's like an anime fucking protagonist, bro.
This kid swears
Mike.
he's Jinwoo.
Yeah, Jinwoo, man.
So leveling's butt.
Listen, I have
Alright.
no more questions for you guys. Toad did really well and covered all the things I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I'll just give the floor to you guys, and yeah.
All right.
I'll go. Wait, Yeah, you go first.
Ooh.
You
Well, I forgot. I didn't know what he asked.
say whatever you want,
Oh.
as long as it's not slurs or disrespectful.
I'm basically like the Joshua Block of Austin. Like I run the city. Like everybody has to check in with me, and like if you want to go here for a visit, even if it's in like 10 years, do whatever you have to. Like find my username on Discord or something, and like make sure it's okay with me, or else like I'm gonna have to
I'm
do
not
some
checking
stuff,
in
bro.
with shit.
Devin's the
Respectfully.
Grim Reaper of
Oh,
Austin.
you will
Texas.
check in with me.
I have never checked in with you, nor will I start now.
Oh yeah, I gave you like a
Yes.
pass. I gave you a pass.
I'm Uno reversing. You gotta check in with me to live in Austin.
You live in El Paso.
Ooh.
I do not live in El Paso, bro. I live in Dallas. I'm saying you gotta check in with me regardless. I still run that place from afar.
All right, last
Nah, nah.
thing, real quick. Last thing. Serrano's in chat. His last message he said is stroking it. So, any message to Serrano from Devin or Elite Stroker?
Wait, I don't see it. Where does it say that?
I mean,
Oh,
you pick up
who
from
is
the
that?
great. So,
I genuinely don't know who that is. I can't even lie.
Okay.
I mean, he's picking up from the great Elite Stroker. Like people are bound to do what
Yeah,
they're
I have
influenced to
a
do.
message.
So
Disrespect to Aron_19 in chat. He's a viewer
Oh,
and he was
yeah.
watching me the entire time and he wishes he was me. And he says I'm dodging, but he's a bum. And
I
I'm gonna
do
find
have-
him.
I do actually have one thing to say for my part of the floor is mine. Huge respect to everybody who played tonight. Obviously EC Defiance. Huge respect to you guys. I can't wait to play y'all again next week. and huge respect to Trig for coming in as well, for making himself available, for everybody making themselves available on short notice. I say short notice, as of like this morning, with like the holiday and everything. So huge shouts to all of y'all for like getting this done early, and also everybody who's streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean this has been, I would say, a pretty good SGL stream, even though I didn't watch any of it, but I assume it was a good stream.
Well, awesome. Well, really appreciate you guys joining, and yeah, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Famous.
Let's go, guys.
And as the mass exit happens here, folks. Well, that wasn't an interview, Toadef. We did
yeah.
that.
You ever watch like a season of Survivor and it's like heroes versus villains or like any wacky seasons and you're like, where did they even find these guys? And you're like, please get voted out. And then as soon as they get voted out, like nobody watches the show anymore.
Well, listen, one thing we did learn, Toe Death, is that we do have to check in with Devin, man. I mean, if you're going to Austin, Texas, I mean, that's
true.
you have to check in with Devin. So,
Just look them up, I guess.
yeah. And speaking about checking in, Los Verdes has checked into the lower finals here against Steel Army. So, you heard it that Los Verdes is really wanting that rematch, and they really think that they can beat Steel Army. So, some fighting words from both teams in Twitch chat and in the commentary booth. So,
I mean, if
yeah,
they play
I'm
like
excited
they
for that.
did tonight, yeah, I can see them
Yeah.
wanting a rematch.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. And like I said on the podcast, I mean, these guys are auditioning for the loser of the grand final. So, yeah, should be fun to see who gets to lose to the plumber.
That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Understandable. We're looking at the bracket right now. Steel Army, Los Verdes. So that's it. EC Defiance is out. I didn't even know this. This is kind of my first time looking at this bracket in a while. That's it. Yeah. So okay. I'm good. It's set in my mind. I don't know if anyone else is like me and they do not have any clue what's happening in Cup weeks. But
But I mean, I don't really have anything else on my end unless production wants to run some other graphics. But yeah, it's been a good stream. Had the podcast. And yeah. Oh, we're looking at some more matchups. Oh, this is our bracket.
oh,
we're in.
okay. Here we go. That's this week, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so how do we know which week is what? I just wait until someone makes the chat for me, and then I fill it out. I've guessed wrong like 3 times now. So
Yeah, and of course,
anyway,
I mean, we both feature here, both of our teams in the lower bracket, courtesy of Timber's Army. So
yeah, they're my black and gold for this side of things. Just because, I mean, by far the best player in the league is Loyboy. And in 1v1, 2v2 hoops, like the only way you can catch him slipping is in 3v3. But as we showed, during highlights like an hour ago, it took us going all the way to game 5. So it's not like it's a super easy task to do that. So yeah, they're kind of the Goliath to take down. And it's just about which peon is going to get there.
yeah, I think for Timber's Army, this is the sort of format that really just, I mean, like you said, I mean, we had the best player on the field every game. In a game or in a series where you can have game modes that have less people on the field, that's going to be really good for you. So, the more space for the better player, the more chances you have at winning. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing who comes out of that lower side. I mean, like I said on the podcast, probably going to be EM versus ECRC if I had to do a prediction. And then, yeah, probably KC is going to be in that losers final. So it's going to be a tough road for for actually both of our teams.
Yeah, there's no
so-
easy games right now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you've looked at our own schedule, but we're playing KC Cauldron in the regular season, and then EM, I think it is. And then right here in the cup, we've got crazy games. So it's just going to be a sweat session for the next few weeks.
Yeah,
Not
and I mean,
necessarily
I'm looking forward to it.
that. Are you? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's gonna be some. I don't think it's set and done yet. I think, like I said in the podcast, I think ECRC and EM are, I power rank them 1 and 2, and I'm still hating on KC. So Serrano in chat, I'm hating on his team Mickey Mouse run so far.
Dude, I'm a KC hater. I think they've been they're so consistent. Okay, they have a very high floor, low ceiling, so they collect all the points. But when it comes to big games, I think they slip. So there you go. There's my take.
Even more fuel to add to the KC Cauldron hate on the stream today. Obviously, we had the podcast earlier, and we ended it off here, and
There's
we're gonna
debit.
we're gonna be put in SGL discussion by Serrano and Smitty after they win the league. So I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I need this to be brought up in like town hall forums. Like, please stop bullying us in commentary booth. That's how hard I want to go sometimes.
Oh, I hear you. But yeah, I think it's gonna do it for us. Oh, shout out Wise Guy. Whoa, Wise Guy. That's a OG of SGL. Good to see you right as we end the stream here. But yeah, anything else, though, Death?
I think that's gonna do it for me. We wrapped it all up. Los Verdes shocked me. I think a lot of people thought they had it, but not me. I don't think too many Seattle people thought the Greens had it in them. So this is a big turnaround. Everyone over there is licking their wounds right now. Like, what the hell happened? So I gotta go over there and console some people.
Awesome. Obviously, thank you, Maz, for running the stream. Been a almost 3-hour stream with the podcast, and so yeah, thank you, Toad, for hopping in, and I think we'll see you guys on the next SGL stream. Have a good one. Peace.